Every dream begins with a simple kick. It grows with every kick, every challenge, every team. On every field, with every step, the dream takes shape. From the streets to the stadiums, every kick writes a story. This is our league. This is Nagaland Super League.
Good afternoon and welcome to match number 20 of the Nagaland Super League. As you can see, the players are all set to come out as Barak FC take on Red Scars FC in this, the first of today's clashes. Barak FC sitting second on the table, starting the campaign pretty well. In their 5 matches, having won 4 and drawn 1. Haven't lost a game so far. And Red Scars, on the other hand, drawing 3, losing 2, and they haven't won a game so far. So it is a tale of two sides, as two sides take on each other, different sides of the table, and we prepare for them to come through the tunnel for match number 20 of what has been such an exciting NSL so far, and we've got a long way to go. Barak FC, led by Kevin Sanyu, the skipper. And on the other hand, Natho, the goalkeeper and captain of Red Scars FC. So all set for another match day in the Nagaland Super League. It all started on the 20th of January, Barak FC winning 3-2 versus Nagaland United Sports Club. When we didn't look back from there, we've had some thrilling encounters, including that 10-goal fest which we saw back on the 12th of Feb between Frontier Warriors and CHUMOUKEDIMA. The Red Scars bench, none of them starting today, but will be wanting to get onto the pitch when required. Focused faces on both sides of that tunnel. Always a great sight to just get a behind the scenes look as to what the players are feeling before they walk onto the pitch. Referee Priyabarta Singh, famous in the Indian football circuit, very experienced campaigner. He'll be overseeing the proceedings, he'll be leading the players out of the tunnel. So here we go. That tunnel full of nervousness and excitement and preparation will now exude onto the pitch, where the adrenaline will take over, where the stars of the NSL should bring this game to life. Slightly more relaxed bench. So now we should be all set for action in match number 20. Barak FC taking on Red Scars FC. Of course, Barak in the white strip, Red Scars in the red, as their name suggests. They would want to get a positive result. Haven't won a game so far, as I mentioned. Just the 3 points out of 5 games. Second last in the table. 6th. Just ahead of 27th United. But Barak FC on 13 points. Looking to catapult the likes of Nagaland United SC and go to the top of the NSL table. Plenty of excitement all around. In the CHUMOUKEDIMA Stadium. And of course, for all of you watching at home, there are your officials. Priyabarta Singh will be overseeing proceedings, along with Prabon Chandra Pathak and Kieng Lungbe. Kuzoli Nehu will be the 4th official. And the fans in attendance as always, with their drums and their cheers. The beats that these men are always inspired by. And well, Red Scars FC, they need a bit of inspiration as they look to get their first win of the season. It's not going to be easy against a side who have been pretty dominant and who haven't lost yet. But if there is one team who you want to get your first win against, it's against the team who hasn't lost. As tough as that may be, the competition is fierce in the Nagaland Super League. And all the sides know that all too well. So as the countdown begins, we're all set. As we kick off in match number 20 of the Nagaland Super League, Barak FC in the white taking on Red Scars FC in the red. And not wasting any time, going for the first long ball there, Barak FC. They are high on confidence as compared to their opponents and will want to make the most of that in the opening proceedings of the game. Played 5-1-4 and drawn 1. It's been a good campaign for them so far. How they would love to get yet another and go top of the table. Barak FC won a close encounter versus Nagaland United Sports Club, who they want to overtake on the table. They won that 3-2 in the beginning of the season. That's a decent attempt, but it flies over the top. Quite adventurous to start things off. And Barak FC also beat Frontier Warriors 3-2. Smashed 27th United 5-1. But drew to Long Tarok FC. And here they are moving forward. Decent ball towards the right hand side, looking for their first opportunity. Nicely defended by the Red Scars FC defense. That'll be the first foul of the game too. Barak FC also beating CHU Zubza 3-0. So those were their results. Red Scars FC, on the other hand, starting off their campaign with a 2-0 loss to CHU Zubza. And then a 2-2 draw versus Frontier Warriors. And then another draw of the same scoreline versus 27th United. And a 1-1 draw versus Long Tarok FC. Quite a few of those draws. Here they come down the center, looking for a ball over the top. Not finding the run of Yuno. And that's a poor challenge. An absolutely clattering one, but I think it was a bit of a slip to bring down the likes of Kinumdi. And most recently, Red Scars losing to Nagaland United Sports Club 2-0. There's a replay of the challenge. A quick apology too. Chance to dink something into the area. Headed away quite easily. A bit of a dangerous ball backwards. Has to be cleared. Finding trouble for themselves there, Red Scars FC. Unnecessary pass backwards. Not once but twice. But now that's a decent pass forward. Lam Sangin was trying to get onto that. That's a decent ball through. But it should be claimed by Natho. He'll be hoping he doesn't have too busy an afternoon. Red Scars FC have conceded 9 in their 5 games played. Barak FC have conceded just a 6. A bit of possessional play. Kame plays it through. It's a decent ball over the top, but it should go towards the keeper. Offside flag might have come up. Another cross into the area. Opportunity to shoot, but it's cleared away. And every time the ball goes into the attacking third, the crowd comes alive. In fact, for the entirety of the 90, they are alive in the NSL. That's a decent delivery again, past the goal mouth. And a mouth-watering delivery actually from this left wing. And Barak FC showing us why they have been so dominant so far in the league. Joint second highest in terms of goals scored so far. 15 out of their 5 games. Only Nagaland United SC have scored more. They've scored 17. Looks like that will be a foul from the attacking side. Quite a few dignitaries watching on. Everybody enjoying a piece of the action. There's a chance once again to cross it. Looks like it had gone beyond the touchline. Yes, it had. For 6 minutes in, we haven't seen a proper chance so far, but a couple of crosses here and there teasing what might be the first goal of the game. Nicely done there by Benry. Likes to carry the ball forward and plays it through towards the right hand side. Some decent first touch passing. Oh, that's a lovely move. But they won't open things out on that right because it has been thwarted out by Molu. Looking for another ball towards Jaisana on the left. But he's straight offside there. Fans in high spirits as we wait for the first proper opportunity of the game. Another long ball, nicely played towards Lamsangin. Another aimless one over the top, dealt by the Barak FC defense. Bit of pinball there, on the edge of their penalty area. Back to Jaisana again. He's on his bike, he's really quick. He keeps going, takes on a couple of the defenders, and will get his side a corner. He's super quick down that left flank. Langkao Kamei will take the corner towards the second post. A couple of white shirts went up for it. Decent cross, but none of them steering it towards goal. And Benry needs to be careful. Does well to play it towards Thao. He loses possession though. Good pressure from Stars FC. And then Benry clears. After that quick throw, didn't really work. Bit of a push off the ball there from Hivika. Referee spotted it pretty early though. So lots of action in the opening 10 minutes. A few cheeky fouls here and there where the players know they might not get booked for it right now as the game progresses. Referee Priyabarta Singh, he's not going to miss those ones. He might just caution one of them, but there hasn't been any need to so far. Opportunity now, ball given away. Down the right come Barak FC. But a bit of a missed pass on the edge of the area. Needed to be better. End-to-end stuff so far. And it falls to Joysana again. A couple of fakes, plays it back. Cross comes in. Well negotiated. It was Kutu Nyeka with the delivery, the left back. Another ball over the top. But somehow Red Scars FC managed to deal with it. But then they give it away again. Now ball over the top, which should be easy pickings for the likes of Benry, who's playing like a sweeper for that back four. They say the keeper hasn't had much to do so far. From Barak FC. Nicely done by KK. This is better from Red Scars, just keeping a hold of the ball. They are playing against a side who is in better form than them. That's when you want to slow things down, keep possession, get into the game. That one will run out of play before Alaiwang can get to it. In fact, it was Kenumdi, I beg your pardon, who scored the first goal of this campaign in the 9th minute of that first victory that Barak FC picked up over their top of the table rivals. After that, it was Toka who scored the next two. Lots of different goal scorers for Barak FC. As I said, they scored 15 goals. Different players getting on the score sheet. That's important. There's Benry once again doing the tidying up. He's super quick. Nicely done by Laiwang, who scored in the last game versus Long Terok to get them the equalizer. That's a nice ball down the right hand side again. It's opened up for Barak FC, looking for a decent cross. Shot is taken straight to the hands of the keeper though. Needed to be slightly quicker with the shot or the cross, whatever it was. But that is better from Barak FC. They're looking like the better team so far. That's a nice move though. Benry deals with it again. And that's a nice touch from Kamai. Nyeka. Bit of an awkward one for Mankolin. And they've lost possession. Another ball straight through. Well dealt with by the defense. This time Henhen. Another push off the ball. Was there an elbow off the ball? Priyavarta Singh has seen it. This is something you don't want to see. Kekri this time. Just barging into Kamai. Oh, sorry, barging into Mankolin. And off the ball tackles. Something you don't want to keep seeing, ruining the flow of the game. Decent ball played in. That's a header. Good save. But Laiwang was offside. Nonetheless, the save had to be made by Neto. What a brilliant ball in though. Lewang finding himself all alone, but it was because he was offside. Here they come again. That'll be offside again. And Lewang misses that as well. But they have been rapid down that right hand side. Chipped over the top. Oh, a lovely flick. And Red Stars FC have had a few nice moves. Another decent dribble again towards the left flank. But then that pass is an aimless one and easily dealt with. But now possession lost. And this is the opportunity. That's a good ball through. Just away from the runner. Almost finding If he was through on goal, it was a one-on-one situation where you would have backed your striker to score. Speaking of which, here's Lewang. Has options, has Joysana there. Lewang now chips it over. Could have played the ball a little quicker. Maybe the flag would have been raised, but Neto between the sticks has been alert so far, which is a positive sign for Red Stars FC. Here they come again, not wasting any time. Ball over the top. Neto comes for it and claims it really well. It's going to be tough to get past him today by the looks of it. Here come Red Stars again. Looking for a shot from a distance, not working out. Joysana loves a bit of space down the left. Keeps going, puts the ball in. Good delivery. But a very good interception from Meren. Out for another corner. Get the ball to Joysana down the left. And he will always bring alive the contest. Time for another corner. Kamai puts it in. A couple of white shirts were there. Another shot taken. But it was not connected properly. These deliveries from Henry Kamai have been really good. And every time it looks like a white shirt is about to leap and score or at least get it on target, they don't connect with the header really well. If they do, it could be problematic for Red Stars FC. Here they come again. Nice little touch, but then a good interception. They've been pretty alert so far, the Red Stars FC defense. Oh, that is wondrous stuff. Playing it wide now to Nyeka. Looking for the 1-2. The idea was correct. But Joysana wasn't on the same page. Nice footwork from Mankolin before that. And the last few minutes it's been all Barak FC. Lewang losing possession, but they will get it back. Almost 20 minutes played. You get the feeling that this is where they're going to up the ante. Barak FC. And try and get that opening goal. Putting a lot of pressure on their opposing defense. Oh, they've given the possession away though. but nicely won back. Just a bit quicker, receptive, and more alert are the Barak FC side, even though they haven't had most of possession. That's another ball over the top. Laiwang tries to deal with it, but he's sandwiched between two Red Scars FC players. Joysana does really well, opens it up, crosses it, shot from a distance. Oh, that would have been a fantastic goal had it worked out. The outfoot or the outstep attempt by the skipper, Kevisanyu. Look at that from Joysana. I said he lights up that left wing, gets past a couple of players, cuts it back. And this is something Kevisanyu, Peseye, and a lot of midfielders practice day in, day out, with defenders, without defenders. He wasn't able to hit the target that time round, but it was set up beautifully by Joysana. Kevisanyu scoring in the 3-2 victory versus Frontier Warriors, and also versus 27th United. In fact, netted a couple versus them, so he has been in good goal scoring form. And so far it's been all about that left flank. Joysana, whenever he gets the ball there, has been turning it on. Not the best of passes. Possession given away. This is a chance for Red Scars FC. Shot is taken, but it's wide. Should have been better. Not often that you get those chances. Was there a touch of it? Yes, it looks like there was a. Players are readying themselves for a corner. There could have been a cutback though from that sort of an angle. The only issue with Barak FC is that they've given the ball away a little too easily. Here they have to contend with the corner. Delivery isn't the best. And now a bit of a counter can brew for Barak FC. Not kept in by Joysana, and if he can't keep it in, then very few can. One of the paciest customers on the pitch. It has been a quick game. It always is in the NSL. Halfway through the first half, it's still 0-0 between second place Barak FC and sixth place Red Scars FC. All the action on the YouTube channel of the Nagaland Super League. Was that a handball? Looks like it was. From Molu tracking back and trying to stop Laiwang. And he will get a yellow card for it. So it looks like it was slightly intentional. And that's the first yellow of the game. A quarter way through the 90. And this is a good angle for the likes of Lankao Henry coming. I think it's Meren. We'll just confirm that. Whether it's Molu or Meren, but one of them. Definitely in the book. Kamai. Deliveries have been good. Dinks it in. Decent delivery, but just behind the likes of Peseye. Just slowing things down here at Scars FC. I think they need to. They always knew it was going to be an uphill task coming here. and trying to get their first win of the season. But you've got to keep pushing. So far, at least they have kept Barak FC at bay. That's a lovely ball by Neto. Taken down by Lamsangin. Here he is again with possession. Dinks it over the top. Decent ball. Just away from KK. Kamai. Looking for Lai Wang, who couldn't get the better of the defense. Oh, that's a lovely turn, and the ball is played through. Just behind, actually. And there are moments where Red Scars FC looked like they are about to score. Maybe this is one of those. That's nicely done. Good delivery, but cleared away. Sentilong with that one. A bit of a loose ball, but Kenumdi just letting it go out of his grasp. That does tend to happen sometimes on an AstroTurf surface. Ball just gets away from you. That is smashed long. Oh, and a bit of awkward bounce, and Neto could have had a problem, but he deals with it nicely. After a bit of pressure, Red Scars FC have settled themselves pretty well. Have a bit more of possession right now. They will be looking for some inspiration as well from their goal scorers. I'll just get back to that. This is an opportunity now for Barak FC. Ball is played through. The idea was right, but Neto gets there before everybody else and then launches it long. And possession given away again in the midfield. But Red Scars can't make the most of it. Another ball over the top. Jaisana does really well to keep it in. One-on-one situation. This is what he likes. Turns inside out, goes to the byline, and then the cutback was read pretty well by the Red Scars defense. 4 of them in the area waiting for it. So even if they push Joysana wide, and if it's a one-on-one situation, if they are beaten, then the rest of them are ready, marking the other attackers, making sure Joysana doesn't have that clear-cut pass. Another ball over the top. Molu does really well to clear it off his opponent. And Red Scars will be wanting to get the ball up to the likes of Hivinka and Yuno. They did score versus 27th United a couple of games ago. Yuno also netting one along with Sentilong versus Frontier Warriors. Haven't scored too many this campaign, as I said. And the likes of Lamsangin down the right would want more of the ball. You haven't seen Niethong, the number 7, much. Down the left, there he is, right on cue. Not continuing his attacking run though. And that'll be out of play again. Somebody staying down. Priyabrata Singh will stop it. And 30 minutes in, the first proper stoppage of the game, which means that it has been a rapid encounter. Bit of cramp perhaps. It's pretty early to settle in. But half an hour played. What a game it's been so far. Match 20 of the Nagaland Super League. Second placed Barak FC taking on 6th place Red Scars FC. Not for the first time in the game. Mancolin is down. First time he's receiving treatment. He should be fine to continue. A drop ball to get us going. Played back by Fepsova, one of the experienced players in this Red Scars side. Possession given away. Here's Niekha to Joysana. Can hear the cheers whenever he gets the ball. The delivery straight to the first post this time. Not up to the standards of Joysana. But that's all right. He will give it a go sooner rather than later again. It's a decent ball through. Flag stays down. Keeper comes for it. It was a clash. Red Scars still have it. Player stays down, but now it will be received by Zese. I don't think it was a foul. I think he got the ball. And down stays now he gets up and he is quite riled up. Thought it was a foul, thought it was a penalty, but I don't think it was.
referee I don't know.
Well, has got to be careful. Priyabrata Singh, very experienced campaigner. Can't be in the referee's face too long. He deals with the situation well. So that has been the best chance for Red Scars FC. Was slightly away from couldn't get around the keeper. But the offside trap was breached. And that'll be a foul. Easy to call for the ref. Kenumdi just stepping in front of Kekri. This is a decent attempt, decent range for an attempt for Red Scars. They are to try and put something into the area around about 10 minutes from halftime. They work something, but it fizzles out for the time being. Molu does really well to get a corner out of a situation where they should have been better. So 10 minutes to play in the first half. Red Scars FC have a corner. There are 5 in the box. Decent delivery. Yuno was there. Chance to shoot from a distance. That is over the top. But it's always well worth the hit. Goal kick quickly taken. Benry plays it forward. Nyeka. Back to Benry. Red Scars will be pretty happy if they can go into half-time 0-0. They will be ecstatic if they can take a lead into half-time, of course. Over the top to Joysana. Lovely ball by him. Nyeka. Not enough pace on that pass. Joysana has played for the likes of Chennai in the Indian Super League and Trau FC in the I-League. Now playing it straight at Barak FC. This goes to show the standard of the Nagaland Super League. That'll be offside. And Joysana has been doing really well in this game, of course, using all that experience that he brings to the party. Looking for those long balls again, but nothing working so far. One thing is for sure that Red Scars FC have not been able to win games, but they managed to draw them somehow. Neto with a bit of a mistake this time. It's okay, he's had a good game. If they can get a draw out of this one, they won't be too disappointed. Although it will mean waiting for their first win even longer. Here's Joysana. This time loses possession. But he's a very hard worker. Tries to win it back. Puts pressure on the player. And Barak FC do win it back. Looking for that chipped delivery there. Kamai doesn't work. Other side in red have an opportunity. That would have been offside against Yuno. Just strayed ahead of the defense. Santilong played it through and made his run, but didn't get the ball. Another expansive ball, but it doesn't find the feet of Nyetong. This is how it stands. Barak FC second on 15 points. Sorry, on 13 points. If they win, they go to 16. If they draw, they will still go top. All you want to do is finish in the top 4, of course, for now. Red Scars, if they win this, could go into that top 4, or at least around it on 6 points. They are on 3 right now. And just one win for any of those sides in the 5th, 6th, or 7th position can turn the tide for them. But speaking of which, here come Barak FC. There's a cutback which is open. The cutback is played to Joysana, but it wasn't the best of deliveries. It was behind him, it was bouncing, and that is why he smashes that over the top. But he will still feel that he should have at least kept it on target. It was a nice touch. And then the pass, or the run from Kenumdi was good. The pass just behind Joysana. Another good chance for Barak FC. Speaking of which, here they are again. Nice 1-2. Tries to play it through. Opportunity. Nato comes and does really well. Here's Laiwan! Puts it wide. What more do they have to do to hit the target? Mostly an open post there. Great ball by Pesaye. Nato came out. Laiwang took a touch around. And I think it would have been intercepted. It would have been cleared by Molu. But Natho eventually doing well. But two great chances for Barak FC. Lewang would be feeling that he should have scored. As a striker, when the keeper is down and you go around him, that is when time stands still. Sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad. Because then you have too much time. And that is always a bit of a pressure situation. But nonetheless, Let's FC under a bit of pressure to end this first half. KK stays down for now. Action resumes. Natho has done well to keep his side in the game. Not the best of passes, but it somehow finds Ramsangin, who has it. Reverse ball is played and the shot was just too early. Had a lot more time than he thought he had. Could have taken it forward and could have gone towards that second post. Another chance goes begging, and actually Red Scars have had a couple of better chances. Fallen to them. But they've got to take it against a strong side. Yeka plays it towards Joysana. Teases the defender, plays it back to Neka. On his left foot, who doesn't cross first time. Looks for the pass back, but well defended. Cleared over the top again. Falls quite kindly for Yuno. And he does pretty well, cuts it back. This is a chance again. Slightly behind his teammate. Red Scars still have it. Looking for a nice 1-2, but very well intercepted by Kevin Sanyu. Poor pass out though from Mankolin, who somehow finds himself on the floor, even when he's playing a pass himself. One of those games for him. Laiwang holds on to it, waits for a few runners to go beyond him. Kerumdi plays it back to Kamai. Another opportunity to cross for Laiwang. He does it. That's a good turn. But then very well defended, not allowing the cross from Kenumdi. Now the cross does come in. Dealt with by Pongin. And now a bit of a counter-attacking chance for Red Scars. Down the left they come. But the cross straight into the hands of Zese. Good ball from him. But fantastic defending from Aimol. Into the final minute of the first half. Barring the added time. Joysana plays it through. Chance to shoot first time. There's Laiwang. He holds on to it. And hits the side netting. Had to hit it first time, I feel. But he might have felt that it was just beyond him. Always looks easier when you're off the pitch. Joysana played it through. And there maybe he could have taken the shot. And it did go out of play before he attempted that pass. But again, good defending from Meren to just put Laiwang off.
2 minutes additional time for the first.
Looks like it will be 2 minutes of added time. That's a decent little nutmeg. One back again by Kevisanu, who has been superb, along with Kamai in the midfield, who puts another ball over the top. Might have been offside. Flag stays down though for now.
희한해. 이게 뭔가 아웃이네요.
Going for another long ball. Given away again. And that's a good shot. The idea was great from Sentilong. It was a long way out.
기사 보내서
He knows exactly where the ball is coming.
원원 유튜브 사람들 뭔가 아웃이네요.
In fact, it's 4 minutes of added time. I beg your pardon. Cleared away again. Crowd is building and building. Nika finds himself some space. Good delivery, Nato. Does wonderfully well. And before we can even breathe, he smashes it upfield and probably gets a foul for his side for that quick ball up to the target man in the form of Yuno.
희한해. 오늘 일단 시작하는 거 수업 나가도 너도 부조대 올라가면서 와서 내가 기나거든. 그동안에 오늘도 이거 잘했어.
Decent chance to put something into the area again. For its Molu with a left-footed delivery. Yuno was there. And that will be half-time. An eventful half. But a half where Barak FC and Red Scars FC cannot be differentiated. Chances at both ends. But no goals at either. And Yuno is still asking the ref why. Great to see the crowd in attendance. They've enjoyed this game and so have we. At halftime, it's Barak FC 0, Red Scars FC 0. So here are the stats, 0-0, but 5 shots to Barak FC, 2-2 Red Scars, 1 shot on target for Barak, none for Red Scars, even though they had a few chances. 57% of possession to Barak, 2 corners each, 43% to Red Scars. Couple of fouls here and there, 1 yellow card, that to Molu of Red Scars, and a few offsides to Barak FC for all their attacks. Here are the highlights of the first half. A few challenges here and there. This one was offside against Laiwang, but good save by Neto Joysana. Superb down the left, cutting past a couple of players, setting it up for Peseye, the skipper. And that would have been a wondrous strike. In fact, it was Tho with that shot. Now that I take a look at it again, another attempt there from Kekri from the Red Scars point of view. A few good runs. Enumdi, he set one back for Joysana, who couldn't keep it on target. This was where Naito came to collect, and Lai Wang had a good opportunity after running past, but couldn't slot it in. Naito did well to get there. Then there was Lai Wang, who overran this one. He's had a couple of good chances, good defending though from Merin. And that brings us to the break. Whereas things stand, it's 0-0 between Barak FC and Red Scars FC. But don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly for the second half.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, your dad is so hot, yeah. Actually, वो मेरा hot boy. बटाटा वड़ा खाने का मन हो रहा है. बटाटा वड़ा? What?
कुछ कहने में हिचकिचाहट, किंगफिशर खोलो और दिल खोल के बोलो.
Actually, वो मेरे dad नहीं है. मेरा hot boyfriend है. Does But I don't want to have a brother.
किंगफिशर दिल खोल के बोलो.
Your own luxury liner, presenting the new Carnival limousine.
Kia, movement that inspires. Kia, movement that inspires.
Welcome to NSL Extra Time. I'm your host Kakuli Jishi. Ever wondered what your favorite NSL stars are really thinking? What happens in those crucial moments that change the game? From exclusive player interviews to behind-the-scene insights with coaches and stakeholders, we're bringing you closer to Nagaland's beautiful game. The stories, the analysis, the passion. It's all here on NSL Extra Time. Catch us every Tuesday exclusively on Northeast Live at 8 p.m. Repeat Wednesday at 12 p.m.
Every dream begins with a simple kick. It grows with every kick, every challenge, every team. On every field, with every step, the dream takes shape. From the streets to the stadiums, every kick writes a story. This is our league. This is Nagaland Super League.
We're back live for second half action of match 20 of the Nagaland Super League. It's been a great bout between Barak FC and Red Scars FC. And the score reads 0-0, just like it was, of course, 45 minutes ago. But this second half could produce a moment of magic for either team, which will see either Barak FC getting their first loss of the season or Red Scars getting their first win of the season, or of course Barak can win yet another, or we might have another draw. Opportunity to start things off, well dealt with by Miren, plays it out for a corner. Everybody enjoying the action. Lots of people in attendance again. And as always, we've got 3 matches for you today in the NSL. Action coming thick and fast on the Nagaland Super League YouTube channel. Decent delivery. Headed away. Nieka does really well. He turns both the defenders, but the challenge was on the ball. Priyavarta Singh in the right place to see that happening. That would have been a wonderful move had it worked out. Few decent chances in that first half rather. But it's still 0-0. Both the keepers have done pretty well. The defenses have been tight. That's a lovely ball over the top. First time cross not taken. Now it's dinked in. Once again, good goalkeeping by Sese. The collection and the anticipation from both keepers have been impressive. Makes the defense's job slightly easier. And your keeper is so responsive and steady. A win for either of these teams will be so important. For Barak FC, it will take them to the top of the table after 6 games. For Red Scars, it will take them into the top 4. Not the best of defending there. Just let the ball hit him, did Hen. And of course for Red Scars, it will be their first win of the season if they do get it. Here come Barak FC. He played wide. That's a decent delivery. Another off the ball tussle. Another good clearance. Throw and taken quickly. Not the best of touches there. And that will just be out of play. Of course, the assistant referee in the right place to make that call. Mankolin. Peseye plays it through. Could be an opportunity. It falls quite nicely to Laiwang, who puts it wide again. What an opportunity missed. All Neitho can do is smile but that will be a smile of relief. Oh, but the offside flag was raised. Still, Laiwang's got to hit the target. That would have just given him a bit of confidence after missing a couple in that first half. Thought it maybe couldn't have been offside because it was a deflection, but eventually it was deemed off. Looking for a touch around the corner, but now it's Kevisanyu. Plays it through, nice ball. Nato comes for it, misses off the line. And somehow Red Scars elude the danger again. Look at this from Peseye. Beautiful ball through. Nato coming out, making himself big. And the chip from Kenumdi, he couldn't do much about it with Nato coming in so quickly. Did as much as he could. Looking for a crossfield ball here. That's a lovely delivery. Needs to be held up a bit. The Red Scars are well and truly in this game. Another chip over the top. First time ball through. Well defended by Benry. Kept in play quite well by Nyeka. There's Benry again. He can always pick a pass from that position. And now it's a bit of a counter. Brewing for Barak. Joysana. Nicely defended. Not easy to stick with him. Bit of a push from behind. And rightfully so, given as a free kick. Bit of a stoppage here. Time for the set piece specialist, Kame, to put in a decent delivery. Nato does it so well again to claim it. His deliveries have teased the defenders and the keepers and the keeper, but Nato not putting a foot wrong so far. He's also very experienced. Decent delivery. Nato has played in quite a few different clubs, including Shillong Lajong and Rinit, and a few I-League appearances too. Decent delivery. This is the chance that Red Scars were waiting for, but again, it is Zese who gets there ahead of everybody else. He left his line. The keeper stealing the show for now. That's a foul off the ball again. They've got to be careful of this. Can't keep doing that. More possession for Barak FC. Red Scars slightly below them on 46.
Yes, yes.
10 minutes played. A bit of a push. Was it a foul from Tho? Looks like it was. Priyamarta Singh sees everything. Not the best of deliveries, easy for Sese. Both the keeper is so good at launching counter attacks, and the distribution has been wonderful. Time for a change. Laiwang hasn't had the best day out, and he is replaced by Toka Achumi. Toka has scored. Here they come again. Joysana cuts inside. That's a lovely move. Oh, the pass from Kevisanyu. Just short. Kevisanyu as well. Played for Karbiang Long Morning Star in the I-League 3 recently. Had a good campaign with them. And it's great to see so many players who have been around the country, have played at the top level, whether it's either the I-Leagues or the ISL, now playing in the Nagaland Super League. And it's only going to get bigger and better. And what a festival of football this has been. Sovamani stays down for now. Don't think he'll receive treatment. No, he's good to go. Another decent ball over the top. Hen couldn't get there. Eventually, not much that Yuno could do. Pretty awkward with the ball bouncing so high. Good defensive work again. This is anybody's game. Possession given away this time by Lungpet Singh Tho. Flicked on. Kevisanyu. First proper touch for Toka. Looking for another crossfield ball. There is Tho. Joysana puts him under pressure. Goes for an extravagant attempt, but that was always going away from him. A couple of players off as Red Scars make a double change. Arche looks like he's coming on, and so is Singsit. The number 10 and the number 77 respectively. So chances for both sides and changes for both sides. But it's all about the G that changes and the G is for goal. Who's going to get the first goal? Almost there. Just losing out in that midfield battle. Joysana again gets sandwiched between two players and will be brought down. Will get a free kick. We should see Henry Kamai shape up for it again. Nia Thong will be the one making way, or has been the one to make way. For Lun Sixit. Kame with the delivery. Another opportunity. And Toka is headed it over the top. So close but so far for Toka. He got there ahead of Nato, who puts on a wry smile once again. Decent header back into the dangerous area. And you've got to put your money on Toka to score from there. One of the fan favourites. There's Toka. He almost gave them what they wanted. So decent ball through. Good defensive work from Aimol. This is the inaugural edition of the Nagaland Super League. It is a grand spectacle. It's great to be a part of it. It's only going to get better as this season and as the other seasons progress. Fepsova off Vache is the other change for Red Scars. Kevisanyu plays it through. Joysana on his bike, he's pretty quick. Nato is even quicker, but here's the opportunity. Somehow they can't find the back of the net again. Kenumdi just had to take a touch and place it past the other defenders. A bit of awkward bounce. Toka set it up for him pretty well. Look at how quick Nato comes out here. Brilliant. And Toka with the presence of mind just to tap it. And that is a touch that has let down Kenumdi severely. Here they come. This time Red Scars. Oh, that pass had to be a lot better. The cutback was on. And Toka Chumi scoring a fantastic hat-trick versus Sechu Zubza. But here's the chance. And finally, Barak FC take the lead. The crowd go crazy. And it's Kurumdi Siaru who missed a grand opportunity just a few seconds ago. But this time, he was through on goal, and Nato, who has made save after save, has finally been beaten. A great ball through. And Kenumdi got on to the end of that pass from Henry Kamai. And this is a great angle and a superb finish to slot it past Nato. The defense was asleep, but look at that run from all the way behind. The Red Scars defense were out of position. And it is Kenumdi who draws first blood and inflicts the scar into the Red Scars defense. Great move and great finish. But now they're looking for an equalizer, Red Scars. And I'm just speaking about Toka and his goal-scoring prowess. And Kanumdi showing us that he can do the same. And here he is, onside. Looking to double the lead, he'll have to wait for it a bit. Kevisanyu looked to let that run, but lost possession. Now he wins it back. You can't be dribbling him in those positions. Kanumdi gets brought down. Easy call for the ref. Surprising that Toka didn't start this game because he has scored 6 so far. In fact, 7. He scored 2 versus Nagaland United, 3 versus CHUMOUKEDIma, 1 versus United FC, 27th United FC that is. And also 1 versus Frontier Warriors. This is a chance, but it was always just dipping. As Nieka made the run through. But this is where Red Scars need to keep fighting. Halfway through the second half. Toka, he's onside. Brought down, but no foul. And here's an opportunity for Red Scars. There's a pass on the left if we want to choose it. That's a decent one. Sentilong is offside. The pass was a little too late by Yuno. Been a great game so far. Barak FC looked like favorites coming into it. Have played slightly better football. But Red Scars have had some good chances. And as I said, it's all about those who take the chances. Kanumdi had a couple, he didn't take them, but eventually he did. It wasn't easy. Yes, he was through on goal, but he still had to compose himself, had to put behind the past misses and had to put the ball beyond Nato, who's been in great form in between the sticks for Red Scars. Now how about Henry Kamei's pass? He has been picking the locks in that midfield. There he is again playing it through, but Kevisanyu plays it again. Could this be deja vu? That's a nice pass through. Unselfish from Kanumdi, but Toka didn't get there in time. If he did, it would have been an easy tap in for him. Big chance to finish that game off, and you get the feeling Kanumdi didn't want to go himself, which is tough to understand because he should have had a bit of more confidence in himself after that tidy little finish to get the first goal. But you can't blame him for trying to be selfless too. One of the Barak FC players has stayed down here. It's like an issue to the back of the neck or the head. And there are the fans enjoying themselves. It's great to see. They love their football in these parts. There'll be another foul, 20 minutes to play. Toka being brought down on that occasion. Another chance for Kamai to put something into the area. Very good header away. And that's another clearance from the Red Scar side. And now it could be a 3-on-2 situation here. Ball is played over the top, chance to shoot. He's got to hit it first time. That's a good block. And then eventually a bit of pinball and the ball goes out for a goal kick. CSA will be delighted that he's kept his clean sheet for now. Needs to keep going though. Toka's brought down. Almost wins back possession for Kevisanyu, but just beyond him. A 1-goal lead is never safe, and Barak FC will know that. They themselves came back from behind in their previous game. Good defensive work from Benry, who has been solid in that centre-back position, along with Hen Hen. Another cross comes in. That's a great cross. The header straight into the hands of the keeper. A golden opportunity for Red Scars. But a calm collection again from Sise. And then he launches it. Toka with a bit of a push. And before it could go to Kenumdi, it was dealt with. A few frustrations creeping in there for Toka. Hasn't had the ball too much since coming on. Still a lot of time for Red Scars to, if not get a win, which would have been their first, at least get a draw, which they have specialized in so far. Superb work from Benry again, allowing it to go beyond him.
73.
The crowd alive and roaring throughout this game, throughout the league too.
Böyle bazı
Nice ball over the top. Acrobatic clearance. And then the pass from Mankolin. Just beyond, who is sitting a lot deeper now after they've got the lead. Still a youngster, still one of the under-20s in the side, but showing a lot of experience in that holding midfield position is the number 44. Nice back header comfortable from Benry, knew exactly what he was doing too. Here's Molu. 15 to play. That's a lot of time in a football match. Puts that a little too hard as he attempts to put it into the path of Hivika, who hasn't had too much of service today. A triple header on match day 8 today. Right now, Barak FC beating Red Scars FC with 15 minutes to go. Apologies for a few technical issues. We're back with match number 20. Barak FC have taken the lead and have doubled it actually. But Red Scars have an opportunity to at least pull one back. Singsit standing over it, as is Cognac. Cognac will take it! Oh, that would have been a wondrous strike. Brilliant attempt from him, hitting the side netting this time round. This angle will give us a better view. Oh, strikes it to perfection, but just misses out. It has been a fantastic game, a good performance from Red Scars, but at the end of it all, they just couldn't keep up with Barak FC. Who have finally got a couple and should see this game through with a few minutes to go. There have been some really good performers from both sides, but it's all about Barak FC, who with this win will go top of the table. Red Scars looking for another chance, but not able to get it. And after it all, it has been Kinumdi to score the 2 goals with his left foot. The first one a good finish, the second one he did do so well to take it under control, and he is on a hat-trick. Toka has already scored 1 hat-trick. Toka leading the scoring charts in the NSL so far. Now his strike partner also getting into the mix. And what a result this will be. 5 minutes of added time. Because it will take Barak FC to the top of the NSL and will create more of a gap between these two sides. Good move again down the left from Joysana. This could be the chance for the hat-trick on the right foot, which is slightly weaker for Kenumdi. But a good save by Neto. After this, we'll go into a bit of a break after the first round, 6 games completed, and then we'll be back on the 26th. So it's a few days, a week or two or so for the players, the teams, the coaches, even the fans to gather themselves and come back. And Red Scars will be hoping that they can somehow turn their campaign around in the second round of fixtures. A couple of changes there. And another clean sheet on the cards for Barak FC if they can finish that off. And they will be in pole position going into that break, which is always important. Midway through the season. There's no better place you want to be, but it also means that you will have a target on your back when you resume action in a week's time. Not much of a break, of course. Maybe a couple of off days and then I'm sure some practice sessions in between. But they won't want too much of a break, Barak FC, because of the momentum that they are building. Haven't lost a game in the first round, which is a commendable feat. Looks like they won't concede a goal here unless the Red Scars can at least pull off something. That's a good challenge. Possession won back. Red Scars have fought hard. Here they are again with a decent delivery. Can't manage to get the shot away though. And those chances that they had to take it. When they cropped up, they weren't able to do so. And that has come back to haunt them. Another player stays down. At the end of this one. And what a performance again from Barak FC, showing us that they are the side to beat. But of course this title race is far from over. And it's not only a 2-horse race. with them and Nagaland United. There are a few other teams who can turn the tide, but it's about finishing in the top 4, heading into the playoffs, and then anything can take place. Of course, if you finish first, then you play against the 4th place side. In those semi-finals. And you've got to give it to the fans. Singing and chanting and cheering and beating those drums. They have been fantastic today and throughout the Nagaland Super League. There's a chance to make it 3. It's over the top. Just before you can get too excited. Nathos had a great game, but he has been beaten twice. And with that time, Priyavarta Singh, the referee's had a good game too. He brings this one to a close. And as the Barak FC fans in unison celebrate, they are at the top of the table at the end of the first round of the NSL. But there's a lot to do with 6 more games to play in the second round. Red Scars FC fought really hard, but at the end of it all have come up short against a side who is simply better than them. An unbeaten run so far for Barak FC. Just the 1 draw and 5 victories, taking them to 16 points and to the top of the Nagaland Super League, for now at least. A wonderful sight as they embrace the players, and it's great to see the players coming out and appreciating the fans too. Superb response in this Nagaland Super League, whether it's the in-stadium attendance or back on YouTube on the Nagaland Super League YouTube channel. I'm thoroughly enjoying bringing this action to you, and I hope you are enjoying watching it as well. Wonderful scenes here. It's a great relationship between the fans and the players, building of course a fan base from scratch. Some of these sides. And that's how the score reads. Barak FC, courtesy of a brace from Kenumdi, beat Red Scars FC by 2-0 and finish off at the top of the table. Heading into the break, let's take a look at the stats. 9 shots for Barak FC, 3 on target. They scored 2 of them. Only 3 shots from Red Scars, that was the issue, none on target. 57% possession for the table leaders, 43 for Red Scars, 3 corners to 2, 7 fouls to 11, just the 1 yellow card for Red Scars. The game sobered down a lot in that second half in terms of the physicality. Just the 2 offsides for Barak FC as compared to none for Red Scars. Lots of action coming for you after this. 2 more games in match day 8 before we head to the 1-week break. And let's take a look at the high. This number 1 from head into the path of Kenumdi, who slotted it past Natho wonderfully. What a tidy finish from him. Great first touch. Set it up. It was a beautiful finish. And he deserved it. He was in the right place at the right time quite a few times. But finally got the finish. And look at that. Brilliant scenes in the crowd. Red Scars fought pretty hard. They had a few chances. This was a cross. And the header fell to Sentilong. And this was another great touch from Henry Kamai. But that exquisite touch from the man of the moment, Kenumdi, with his left foot across Neto, who was great but was beaten. The Barak FC defense was also really good, so was the keeper, Zay. He had this one covered. It was a good attempt from Ishong Kongyak, the substitute. But a great team performance from Barak FC. Towards the end, this was a chance to Hinding, but he put it forward over the top.